Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Namoli Family Athletic and Intramural Complex, home of your University of Tampa Spartans. Tonight, the Spartans welcome the Frostburg State Bobcats. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Here are tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Bobcats of Frostburg State University, who entered tonight's game with a record of 1-4. Number 2, defender Delaney Devers, number 2. Number 3, Chrissy Milburn, midfielder, number 3. Number 4, Mackenzie Kramer, defender, number 4. Number 7, Neela Haney, number 7. Number 9, Julia Badolato, midfielder, number 9. Number 10, Jordan Kenny, midfielder, number 10. Number 12, Carrie Hayes, midfielder, number 12. Number 16, Julia Mangini, defender, number 16. Number 19, Camden DeMaio, attacker. Number 25, Anna Kearney, attacker. Number 26, Jenna Jenkins, defender. And number 31, Nicole Gray, goalkeeper. The Bobcats are coached by Taylor Sundahl. She is assisted by Stephanie King and Lucy Balcages. Now, here are the starters for your University of Tampa Spartans, who entered tonight's game with a record of 7-2. Number 3, Jenna Myhall, midfielder. Number 6, Cece Colombo, midfielder. Number 7, Allie Peoples, attacker. Number 16, Lizzie Pierpont, midfielder. Number 21, Holliston Wagner, defender. Number 22, Danny Waters, defender. Number 23, Aaron Sistek, defender. Number 26, Gia Colombo, midfielder. Number 31, Olivia Mott, attacker. Number 34, Alyssa Romano, midfielder. Number 43, Sarah Hinkle, attacker and midfielder. And starting in goal, number 29, Alex Walling. Tampa is led by head coach Kelly Gallagher.
Good evening and welcome to the Namoli Family Athletic and Intramural Complex on the grounds of the University of Tampa campus, where this evening the Tampa Spartans play host to the Frostburg State University Bobcats. I'm Bruce Wozniak here to call the action for you as the Spartans entertain Frostburg State, who has traveled down to the Sunshine State from Maryland, and a unique uniform situation in tonight's game where Frostburg State is wearing all white, which we're used to seeing on the Spartans, and so as a result, UT will be wearing their all red uniforms tonight. Frostburg comes in with a one-loss record of 1-4, and UT comes in with a record of 7-2, but in the last four, which ironically have all been played in the month of March, they've gone lose-win, and obviously they don't want that pattern to continue here at home this evening against Frostburg State. Spartans had played here this past Saturday and defeated number 13 Mercy by a score of 18-15. And Frostburg State, they won their first game of the season and are on a 4-game losing streak ever since. This past Saturday afternoon, they were in Shepherdstown, West Virginia, where they lost 12-10 at Shepherd. And as the players take the field, you see that the Spartans will be going from right to left here in this opening quarter. The starting goaltender for Frostburg State is sophomore Nicole Gray. And awaiting this draw at midfield to get play underway. And for UT, the goaltender, as usual, is Alex Walling. And the ball loose on the far side, right in front of the Frostburg sideline. And the official there to call possession for the Spartans. Played now to Alyssa Romano. And up ahead it goes. As you see, the field is overwhelmingly covered in sunshine, with the exception being the end of the field where Frostburg will be shooting in this first quarter, the shade there from the huge tree that is next to the scoreboard. Our game time temperature is 77 degrees, as breaking in was Cece Colombo, and the official stopping the play dead. And so Cece Colombo will get a free position attempt early here, just 52 seconds in, takes a bounce shot, and it looked like Gray got a piece of that one, although the Spartans get the rebound. Myhall had an opening, and then two defenders close on her. It's sent back to Gia Colombo, and now over to Cece. She sends it in behind the Bobcats net. Out in front, and she scores! Olivia Mott with the early goal, 1 minute, 11 seconds in. And the Spartans draw first blood.
Scored by number 31, Olivia Mott.
And for Olivia Mott, she hits double digits on the season, as that is her 10th goal of the year. So the opening possession by the Spartans, they make it count as we await this draw at midfield at CC Colombo, and I'm waiting for the official to move to see who that is for the Bobcats. Glad you could be here on this Tuesday evening from West Central Florida here on TampaSpartans.tv. And for the record, Haney, who is taking the draw for the Bobcats, as the Spartans come down looking for a 2-goal lead after the early tally by Mott. Myhall sends a pass over, and right in front, hit the goalpost, and the Bobcats able to get the rebound. And the official blows the play dead. I did see a stick come up, and let's see if that's going to be the call. And here's an interesting turn of events, as the Bobcats were ready to start out of their own end, go on their first offensive possession of the game, and instead possession to UT. So a penalty called against Carrie Hayes of Frostburg State, a 1-minute penalty, and the Spartans already leading 1-0, playing with the extra attacker as it's in behind the Bobcats net, dropped, picked back up, Pierpont. And now on the near side, that's Myhall. Up top it goes. Allie Peebles sends a pass over. Good ball movement by the Spartans. There's a shot that goes out of play off the stick of Cece Colombo. And so she will get another free position attempt. And breaks in and scores! CC Colombo makes it 2-0.
Spartans goal. Number 6.
And that is her 11th goal of the season.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
And comes 2 minutes and 6 seconds into this opening quarter.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
And she will not only stay out on the field, but she will go out to take this draw against what I'm pretty sure is Neela Haney again. And now the ball's out. Colombo chases it down, gets it, sends it up ahead, and off to the races goes Allie Peebles. Peebles has some room, absorbs a check. Now 2 defenders on her, and the Spartans move it back in behind the Bobcats net. Pass in front, and passing by the net goes into the corner. And now the shot, that one goes out of play. And that was Gia Colombo who had taken the shot as play resumes now. Pass for Peebles. Peebles looking for a lane, doesn't have it. Whistle stopping play here. And another free position attempt for the Spartans. This time they relay the pass back. Cece Colombo had a good look at the net, opted to pass it instead. And Peebles takes a shot, and Gray saw that one all the way. Makes the save. And now the Bobcats will try to get their first offensive crack of the game, crossing their own line. And that's Devers. Now sent across the field to Mangini. Mangini across midfield. Pass is knocked down, and the Bobcats get the loose ball. Weaving her way through traffic was Jenkins. And now into the Spartans' end of the field for the first time in this game, looking for a shot. Good stick work and good save there by Walling. And some traffic behind the net, they score. Battalato, as Walling was caught out of her net.
Number 9, Julia Battalato.
And so the Bobcats are opportunistic and cut it to 2-1 with 11:11 to go here in the first quarter. And so we'll see Cece Colombo and Neela Haney again. And they are set. The official is happy. Ball comes out and chased down and picked up there by Alyssa Romano. And now UT crosses midfield. And 3 defenders giving chase for the Bobcats. The pass just makes it up ahead. And the Spartans take it all the way down in behind the Bobcats' net. Little spin move. And shot and goal. I believe that was Lizzie Pierpont. And a nice little spin move. And UT regains the 2-goal lead that quickly.
Spartans goal. Scored by number 16, Lizzie Pierpont.
And this time, we're going to see Sophie Risk out in the draw for the Spartans. And for Frostburg State, that was Maura O'Neill. As you see the Bobcats playing it back and now looking to advance it across midfield, and they do, although it's loose, and 2 of them battle for it, 1 from each team. And the Spartans come up with the possession. There's a pass at midfield. And the official on the far side of the field, and now here as well, signifying possession for Frostburg State. And now they set up inside the Tampa line. Looking for some room, and a nice job there to split the defense, although the shot by Triple is off goal. And the Bobcats restart. Triple again. Looking for an open teammate. Nice pass inside, although it's knocked down. And a good job there defensively by the Spartans. But hold on. Still not in possession. And finally picked up and sent ahead. That was Emma McLaughlin. And away goes Gracie Colombo. And a quick pass. And it'll go in behind the Bobcats net and out of play. And so turned over by the Spartans. just over 6 minutes into this opening quarter. And this is Mangini on the run for Frostburg State. Mangini very close to the sideline and turned over as the official right there on the spot to make the call. Holliston Wagner with the pass ahead. And three of them battling for the loose ball. It's knocked inside the Frostburg line, and the Bobcats come up with it. Nice pass there that connects with DeMeo, although that's going to be turned over. Some sloppy play here as the Spartans cross midfield. And Mott, who opened the scoring in this game, sends a pass in front, shot, scores! And I believe that's Lizzie Pierpont again. And it's 4-1. As you see the replay there. And Mott gets the assist. And a timeout called on the field. We will step away as well and be back with more lacrosse on TampaSpartans.tv.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Back live following the timeout. Spartans in a 3-goal lead. And we will get a draw out at midfield as I see Sophie Risk out there for UT. And let's see if that's O'Neill or Haney for the Bobcats once the ball comes out. And it was, in fact, Maura O'Neill. Spartans control it. And Alyssa Romano off to the races. Sends a pass down for Mott in the corner. Mott behind the Bobcats net. Sends a pass behind the net. And Pierpont looking out in front for an open teammate. And now opts for McKelsey Montgomery. Over it goes. Risk to the other side of the field. And defense closes up there on Emma McLaughlin. Out in front, a shot and deflected. Spartans chase down the rebound and picked up just in time by Montgomery. And now it's in behind the Bobcats net. Worked back up top. Emma McLaughlin sends it over. And nice job changing hands. There's a shot coming, and Gray may have gotten a piece of that one. And still 30 seconds on the shot clock for UT. Sent down into the corner, and hold on, we have a whistle stopping play. A free position attempt here for Lizzie Pierpont. One-on-one against Nicole Gray, and Gray makes the save, and UT will chase down the rebound into the far corner. McLaughlin, a pass down low. And good ball movement here by UT. Good defense as you see that lane close up. And look out, a stick came up there on Lizzie Pierpont. And the clock stops with 5:59 remaining in the first quarter. And we're going to get a call here against Isabel Kelly. And this will be of the 2-minute variety.
Penalty on Frostburg State's number 11, Isabel Kelly, for 2 minutes.
And so the Spartans go to work on the power play and unable to get the shot away, and then taken down to the field was Sarah Hinkle. So Hinkle with the free position attempt here. Breaks in and scores. Sarah Hinkle makes it 5-1. And that is her 31st goal of the season.
Spartans goal, scored by number 43, Sarah Hinkle. The goal was unassisted.
So 15 seconds into the penalty against Frostburg State's Isabel Kelly. Sarah Hinkle gets the goal. And now we're going to see O'Neill for the Bobcats. And I believe this might be Riley McGettigan this time. And indeed it was McGettigan. As you see the Spartans with another draw control. Across the line they come. As it's pushed down into the corner, now in behind the Bobcats net. Hinkle sends a pass into the corner. Pass back out in front, and all kinds of traffic there as the Bobcats are able to come away with it. O'Neill looking for some room, and 2 Spartans on her, and they'll play it back to the goaltender Gray. Kramer brings it up now. Kramer being watched, looking for an open teammate. And a bounce pass is going to be taken away, and here comes UT. Right back down, and they put the brakes on and wait for everyone to get into the offensive end and set up. Pass up top. Kayla Brennan made the pass, and that's McGettigan sending. They score just that quickly, and great ball movement as UT adds to the lead. It's now 6-1 with 4:09 remaining in the first quarter.
By number 43, Sarah Hinkle.
So Hinkle gets her second goal of the game and 32nd of the season. Possession to the Spartans again. And a pass into the corner. Sent up top. Dropped, and that'll be chased down on the far side of the field and into the corner now. In behind the Bobcats net, a pass connects on the near side, and a good shot, or excuse me, good job faking the shot. And we're going to have a free position attempt here by Molly Shapiro. Takes a shot and scores. Molly Shapiro converts, and the lead continues to grow. It's now 7-1 with still 3:31 remaining in just the first quarter. And so UT showing why they are ranked number 7.
Spartans goal scored by number 15, Molly Shapiro.
And now the draw at midfield. I believe that the Bobcats are sending out Christina Fartles for this one. Indeed it was. And for UT on that draw, that was Riley McGettigan. And you see possession here to the Bobcats, and the official here on the near side making a call, and it's going to be turned over just like that. Frostburg State University cannot catch a break. So away with it goes Holliston Wagner, sends a pass over to the other side of the field. And nice move there. I believe that's Romano speeding across, and look at the wheels on her as she pushes it up over the Bobcats line. Now sent to the far corner. Pass goes up top. McGettigan scoops it up, turns the corner. Defender slides over to help. And hold on, a whistle just as the pass connected with Brennan. And a free position attempt here for Kayla Brennan. And Brennan runs out of room. Pass and a fake there on the rebound. And a good stop by Nicole Gray. And hold on, loose ball now picked up by the Bobcats. Loose again. And a whole bunch of traffic. And the Spartans come out of the pack with it. Brennan flips it for Hinkle. Into the far corner it goes. Now in behind the Bobcats net. It's loose, picked up. Shapiro takes a shot. And I think Gray got a piece of that one. Although UT gets the rebound and the shot clock resets. Brennan sends it back up top. McGettigan with a quick pass over to the other side. Down low it goes. And now picked up. McGettigan, pass into the corner. That's Mott. Good passing here by the Spartans. Oh, Brennan was about to shoot. Two defenders converged on her, and the official right on the spot making the call. And so Caleb Brennan with a free position attempt here. Brennan with a bounce shot. Gray got that one with her left foot, although UT gets the rebound. And the field very tilted in this opening quarter down to that end as the Spartans work it around the perimeter. Brennan stops. And hold on, the official stopping play again. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it looks to me like Kayla Brennan might be going off. And indeed, it'll be a call against the Spartans. So a 1-minute penalty against Brennan.
Penalty on the Spartans, number 28, Kayla Brennan, 1 minute.
Now it's played back. Kramer sends a pass over, picked up by Devers. And the Bobcats, keep in mind, Spartans are down one player on the call to Kayla Brennan. And here comes Haney. 20 on the game clock. And down to Spartans ball. And wide open all alone. And here's an opportunity for Sarah Hinkle. Hinkle, oh, a save by Gray. And the horn goes to end the first quarter. And let's see if the Bobcats can get any momentum from that stop by Nicole Gray on a clear-cut breakaway for Sarah Hinkle as we reach the end of the first quarter. And a big lead for the home team. The Spartans are up 7-1. We'll be back with the second quarter here on TampaSpartans.tv.
In NCAA Division.
We are back at the Namoli Family Athletic and Intramural Complex here on the grounds of the University of Tampa campus. Our score is 7-1 in favor of the home team as we get set to start the second quarter, and the outside temperature has dropped 5 degrees in the last 30 minutes. We're down to 72, which of course for Frostburg State traveling down from Maryland is probably just fine with them. And all the heat on the field has come from UT's offense. CC Colombo is out there with Maura O'Neill waiting for the draw to start this second quarter. And no official there to execute that. The 3 officials are all over on the far side of the field. I see one talking to Kayla Brennan, who's got 1 second left in her penalty. And the other 2 officials were, for all intents and purposes, in the area of each team's head coach on that far sideline. And now the official there to officiate this draw between Colombo and O'Neill. And a little gamesmanship on the far side of the circle as it's out and cleanly taken by the Spartans. And off to the races goes Jenna Myhall. UT sending it in behind the Bobcats net. And I'm going to do my level best to catch you up on all the goal scorers. Seven of them, 7 goals at least in that first quarter. 2 from Hinkle, 2 from Lizzie Pierpont, and then single tallies from Cece Colombo, Olivia Mott, and Molly Shapiro. as the Spartans continue. They send it in behind the Frostburg net. And Julia Battalato has the only goal for Frostburg State University as Cici Colombo has it in the corner, sends it behind the net. To the far side it goes, and a whistle by the official on the near side. Shots on goal are 14-1 in favor of the Spartans. And while you might, if you're a Bobcats fan, there's a free position attempt. The shot goes off the crossbar. If you're a Bobcats fan, you might say, well, great, our only shot went in. The bad news is that that's the only goal they've had in this game. And Colombo takes a shot that goes out of play, and she puts it back in quickly behind the Bobcats net for Gia Colombo. And now sent back down to Cici. Her pass over to the far side of the field it goes, and now up top, Gia Colombo to Peebles, to Cici Colombo again. Nice pass in front, taken away though. And for the Bobcats, that's Dahlia Triple. And they'll play it back to the goaltender Gray. And up ahead it goes to Beard. Now the Bobcats cross midfield, and a pass up ahead for Kearney. And Kearney takes it down into the corner. Kearney crossing up with a teammate back there. Pass and a shot coming, scores! And that's Dahlia Triple that gets the goal. And finally, the Bobcats get back on the scoreboard. It's 7-2, 2 minutes 44 seconds into the second quarter, as you see the goal there on the replay.
Bobcats goal, scored by number 17, Dahlia Triple.
And that is goal number 7 on the season for her. And so Cici Colombo out at midfield awaits Triple, who will, for her reward for scoring that goal, get to step in for this draw. The draw controls to this point are 7-2 in favor of the Spartans. Ball's out. And looked like it was going to be controlled by the Spartans, but how about that? Goes right to O'Neill, and now she plays it back, and it's sent over here for Triple again. She crosses midfield, and now heads across the Tampa line, has some room, and a stick came up there from Peebles, and the official was right there on the spot to make the call. Play resumes. And Boss tries to split the defense and goes down. And Daniela Boss is down on the field. And the coaches will come out to take a look at her. And she is on her back on the far side of the field. And while they work on her, we'll step away for a quick break here on TampaSpartans.tv. So play resumes as Boss fortunately got up on her own and walked off under her own power. Seems to be favoring her shoulder as she's being looked at on the Bobcat sideline. Meanwhile, the Spartans pick up the ball and look to start out of their own end, crossing midfield now. And some real estate here being covered. And that whole effort was Danny Waters. As UT now has it down by the scoreboard. That's Cece Colombo back there. And a lob pass way up top. Sent over now for Myhall. Into the corner it goes. And stick came up there again from Mackenzie Kramer of the Bobcats. Spartans put it back in play. Pass, and Colombo, all kinds of white shirts around her, and UT able to pull that one down. That's Gia Colombo with it. Sends a pass behind the net. And sent over now to Gia Colombo. Cece again dances out in front and makes the pass instead. And another whistle here as Allie Peebles was getting ready to shoot. A free position attempt being awarded here to Allie Peebles, and fires it right away and scores. 5 minutes, 15 seconds into the second quarter. The Spartans go up 8-2. And watch this laser on this replay as Peebles absolutely rips it. Past Nicole Gray.
Scored by number 7, Allie Peebles.
And for Peebles, she hits double digits as that is her 10th goal of the season. And the draw coming up at midfield. Neela Haney for Frostburg State University. And looks like Sophie Risk. I must say I'm really not used to seeing the Spartans wearing all red. Ball is out and chased down by UT on the far side. A little spin move, and it goes across the Bobcats line. And there's a pass to Olivia Mott. Mott runs it down in behind the Frostburg State net. Comes out the other side and now sends it up top. That's Montgomery. Pass back into the corner and now behind the Bobcats net. For Emma McLaughlin on the near side. Up top it goes. Risk sends a pass over. And Montgomery leaves a pass and another whistle stopping play on the far side. Free position attempt here for UT. And I believe that was their 9th already in this game. They had scored 4 times on the first 8. Now it goes down in the corner. Behind the net. Pass back in front, missed. And UT will chase that one down as Risk sends a pass over. Hold on, bobbled. And it'll be chased down and picked up in time in the far corner. UT's going to need to work to get a shot away. 15 left on the shot clock. And Emma McLaughlin, all of a sudden, some urgency as though she's aware. And now right in front, down low, 6 seconds on the shot clock. And the Spartan sideline, they score! So the shot clock was winding down, and UT able to convert just in time, as you see the replay here. And almost from the same spot that the free position attempt had been successful from previously.
Spartans goal.
So Emma McLaughlin gets the goal to make it 9-2, and Montgomery gets the assist. For Emma McLaughlin, that is goal number 12 on the season. As UT getting balanced scoring here. Seven different players have at least one goal for the home team. As you see the ball rolling loose on the far side following the draw, and the Spartans come up with it. Excuse me, the Bobcats come up with it. That one's thrown away. Let's see who will get there first. It's a foot race to the end line, and it'll be the Spartans as it's played back to the goaltender Walling. Away go the Spartans. And there's a pass as it's gone. Gray might have gotten a piece of it as the Spartans quick on the restart here. And another whistle. And somewhere along the way, the Spartans have changed goalies, as that's now Kylie Warnken that's in goal at the other end of the field. And meantime, free position attempt, and Gray stops that one. Spartans able to get the ball and looking for more here, leading 9-2 with 6 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first half. And another whistle. And the officials are really giving those whistles quite a workout in this game, as McLaughlin will have an opportunity here. And Emma set to go one-on-one against Gray. Takes a shot and scores. Emma McLaughlin puts the Spartans into double digits. It's 10. Pierpont and Emma McLaughlin. And we're going to see Neela Haney on this draw for Frostburg State University. And unofficially, I believe that's Riley McGettigan to oppose her. And indeed it was. Ball is out, and that'll be chased down and picked up by Carrie Hayes. And very close to the far sideline. Now there's a loose ball. That'll be run down and picked up by Alyssa Romano. Well, hold on. Although the official there on the far side making the call. And so possession does go to the Spartans. Now a pass connects at midfield. Exactly 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Gia Colombo with a pass in the middle is dropped and now picked right back up by Shapiro. And that's Brennan with it to Shapiro. Shapiro, a little flip pass. Pass goes down low. And trying to turn the corner, Gia Colombo. And the official right there to call that one. So I don't know when Kylie Warnken took over in goal for UT, but nonetheless, there has not been a whole lot of work at that end of the field as the shots on goal are 19-3 in favor of the Spartans. And here comes the free position attempt, shot, and it goes wide and out of play. And on the restart, this is Kayla Brennan. Brennan backing her way in. Now she'll send it back up top. Shapiro. And this is Brennan again. Brennan tries to fight her way through, but a second defender comes over to help. And now Riley McGettigan puts her head down, cuts down the middle, and hit the goalpost, although the official has blown the play dead. And UT is getting all kinds of practice when it comes to free position attempts here. This is about to be their 12th of the game. They are 5 for 11 so far, and that one is successful. They score again. And so officially, you could say that more than half of their goals have come on free position attempts because they are up 11-2, and 6 of the goals are free position goals. So Riley McGettigan joins the scoring parade, as she is the newest name into the goal column this evening. And for McGettigan, that is goal number 6 on the season. Spartans with the possession here. And that's Lizzie Pierpont bringing it down. Now in behind the Bobcats net, pass in front, and unable to get the shot away. And now this is Brennan cutting down the lane. Oh, great shot. Just missed. And that was McGettigan who took the shot. This is Brennan with it now. Brennan, a nice little move. A second defender comes over to help out. And 2 Spartans players ended up on the ground, and play continues despite those acrobatics. And Brennan sends a pass over. Now it goes to the far side. Nice fake there by Shapiro. Pass made, and Brennan looking for room, takes a bounce shot, scores! Kayla Brennan. And again, the Spartans getting contributions all up and down the lineup offensively, as we, by rule, will now have a running clock. They have a 10-goal lead.
Spartans goal scored by number 28, Kayla Brennan.
And for Kayla Brennan, that is goal number 5 on the season. And we'll see CC Colombo here at midfield on this draw for UT, and looking to see who's out there on behalf of the Bobcats. And for those of you keeping score at home, it was Christina Fardalis that took that draw for the visitors. And here comes Gia Colombo for the Spartans. Pass down into the corner. Mott sends it in behind the net. 2:25 left in the first half. And that's Myhall looking for some room. Sends a pass over. Gia Colombo's pass connects with Cece. Turn, shoot, scores! Cece Colombo gets her second goal of the game. And it's now 13-2. And for Cece, that is goal number 12 on the season. And she will stay out there to take this draw. And standing toe-to-toe with Christina Fardalis again. A running clock is right now at 1:25 left in the second quarter. And I think CC Colombo jumped early, and the official making her come back. As now we're at exactly 1 minute left in the first half. Into the corner, Mott sends it down behind the net. And Cece gets it again. Stick came up on her from Fardalis. And so Cece with a chance here to get the hat trick. And ironically, it was, here she comes, and she scores! A hat trick for CC Colombo. And I was starting to say that ironically the Spartans outscored Frostburg State University 7-1 in the first, and they're now outscoring them 7-1 in the second. And the clock continues to run, of course, because of the rule of being up by 10 goals. So at 14-2 right now, there shows 20 seconds left in the second quarter. And now Cece goes for the draw against Christina Fardalis. And it's not even going to take place because the score clock is ticking down 2-1-0. And there goes the horn as we reach halftime. And it has been all UT as they will go into the halftime break with a 12-goal lead. And we'll be back on the other side with the third quarter here on TampaSpartans.tv.
this earlier, but here's the NCAA Sportsmanship Pledge. Ladies and gentlemen, the NCAA, University of Tampa, and Frostburg State University all promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner, using obscene gestures, profanity, racial, sexist, or unduly provocative language or action towards officials, opponents,
And we are back here at the Namoli Family
will not be tolerated.
Athletic and Intramural Complex on the grounds of the University of Tampa campus, getting ready to start the second half of play where UT is in a big 14-2 lead. They outshot the visitors 23-3 in the first half, and draw controls were 11-5 in favor of the Spartans. Alarming statistic, 17 fouls called against Frostburg State University in the first half, 0 called against UT. Goal scoring, CC Colombo leads the way with 3 goals in the first half, and then Emma McLaughlin, Lizzie Pierpont, and Sarah Hinkle each have 2. Single tallies from Allie Peebles, Olivia Mott, Riley McGettigan, Molly Shapiro, and Kayla Brennan. And we do have the participants ready now for the draw. At midfield, that was Sophie Risk for UT and Christina Fardalis for the Bobcats. And there was a late goaltending change by the Bobcats, as it's Grace Dickey who is in there as we start this second half. They show on the stats that she actually had taken over late in the first half, so I apologize for missing that. UT in possession here, setting up offensively. And down to the field. Whistle stopping play. And that player that had gone down for UT was Gracie Colombo. As you see the pass there by Risk, and a shot taken that goes toward the end line and picked up just in time and able to stay in was Olivia Mott, as it's up top now with Emma McLaughlin. McLaughlin, a nice pivot bounce shot, and the stop made by Dickey. And she outlets to her left as the Bobcats bring it up and cross midfield. And the pass did connect with DeMeo, although whistles as they'll restart up near midfield. Played back and missed by Devers, and now she picks it up. And Delaney Devers, 2 Spartans players on her, a loose ball, and picked up just in time by Kramer. And ahead she goes for the Bobcats. A pass that was intended for Haney, missed, but picked up nonetheless by Kenny. And now this is Lamoureux. Up top it goes for O'Neill. Maura O'Neill changing hands, looking for some room, and a little lob pass. It's knocked down, and there to help out was Lamoureux. Pass now to the near side, and Kearney being watched closely, sends a pass into the corner, and some nifty footwork by Haney out in front and still loose. And finally, Warnken able to pick it up. And Kylie Warnken, who had taken over for the starter, Alex Walling, sends a pass ahead. And that'll be picked up, and away goes Emma McLaughlin. Plenty of room, and sends it up ahead. Pierpont pushes it to the corner. And now behind the net it goes. Back up top as Pierpont sends it to the other side of the field. Emma McLaughlin over there sends it behind the Bobcats' net. Dropped by Montgomery. Now she picks it up. And Risk wants to go down the lane. Takes a shot. And Dickey got a piece of that one. Four of them battle for it. And the official right there on the line to award possession to the Bobcats. And on the restart, away goes Fardalis. Pass up ahead, connects. And watch out, here comes Kearney. And whistles, stopping play. There's a pass in the middle, bounced up in the air, and Morgan's going to step in and take that one. Pierpont with the pass. Hinkle sends it behind the net, pass out in front, and a nice job there by Grace Dickey on the interception. Good heads-up play by the Bobcats goaltender. And over it comes to the near side. Mackenzie Kramer sends it up ahead. Jordan Kenny on the run, a pass over to the far side. As the Bobcats cross midfield. Fardalis is chased back, though. And now this is Devers with a little bit of room to work. Gives it to Haney. And away goes Kramer. Her pass. And a pass in the middle, shot coming. Good save there by Warnken. And the ball's loose. And Warnken tries to cover it up. And the trailing official making the call on the far side of the field. And because of the running clock by rule of being up by 10 or more, we are down to 8:35 left in the third quarter. Free position attempt by the Bobcats goes wide and out of play. And after a 16-goal first half, nobody has scored yet in this third quarter. 14-2 as it is. Now they do score. Frostburg State, they scored once in the first, once in the second, and now they get a third quarter goal here, and still trailing by 11.
Bobcats goal scored by number 19,
Camden DeMayo gets the goal for the visitors. And that is goal number 9 on the season for DeMayo. This is Riley McGettigan for UT and Dahlia Triple for the Bobcats on this draw. Now the official is satisfied. The ball's out and picked up by McGettigan. Sends a pass up ahead that deflected off the knee of Pierpont, and the ball's still loose. And nobody able to come up with the possession. And now Hinkle grabs it, and off she goes. Sarah Hinkle on the run. Hinkle sends it to her right, and the Spartans push it down behind the Bobcats' net. Brennan up top for McGettigan. She sends it to the other side. And Shapiro has it knocked from her stick. Molly Shapiro, as play resumes, sends it for McGettigan. And to the end line, Gia Colombo back there, pass in front, intended. It missed. There's a pass in front. Shapiro scores! Molly Shapiro gets her second goal of the game. And Molly Shapiro makes it 15-3. No sooner had I said that nobody had scored in this third that all of a sudden we get a goal from each team.
Number 15, Molly Shapiro, assisted by Lizzie Pierpont.
Lizzie Pierpont gets the assist, and Pierpont now with 2 goals and an assist in this game. And the ball is out, but the official blowing the whistle there. As we have another new goaltender for the Spartans, as Madeline Eckstein is now in goal. And Frostburg State trying to get a good look at the net here, and finally they send it down into the corner. And that's DeMeo. Behind the net it goes. And holding on, DeMeo looking for an open teammate. Takes a shot, and that's going to go out of play, and possession over to UT. And credit to Grace Gilmore, and that's her with the ball right now. Is playing some strong defense as she brings it, passes it across midfield, and dropped on the far side, so UT turns it over. And hold on, there's a loose ball, and 2 of them battle for it. Let's see, the officials call it for the Spartans, and UT going to work right away, as down with it goes Sarah Hinkle. Hinkle, the little juke step pass to Brennan, and up top, McGettigan to the far side of the field. And that's Gia Colombo, pass down into the corner. Cutting in front, and a save made there by Dickey, and the official blowing the play dead. And let's see, it looks like we might have a call here against the Bobcats. And indeed, heading to the penalty area on the far side of the field, it appears to be Isabel Kelly. And up on the scoreboard goes a 2-minute call.
2 minutes for number 11, Isabel Kelly.
So the 2-minute call against Isabel Kelly, and now a free position attempt for the Spartans. And a pass made down low. There's a bounce shot. Oh, Dickey with a nice save. And now that goes out of bounds. Haney brings it up for Frostburg State. And the official right there making the call against Sarah Hinkle. And so Haney on the restart. Now up the middle comes Triple. Dahlia Triple. And a defender slides over to help out. She's still going. And hold on, the whistle stopping play as the stick came up on Triple. And she has one of the 3 Bobcats goals. And now the free position attempt by her is stopped by Eckstein. And it's played to the near side as Kayla Brendan starts it up. Brendan changes hands, crosses midfield, across the Bobcats line. Pass connects with Hinkle. Down behind the Bobcats net it goes. Pass out in front and taken away by Maura O'Neill. 85 seconds left in the third quarter. And keep in mind the penalty that had been called about against Isabel Kelly. There's only 10 seconds left in that, however. As Frostburg State advances it across midfield. Here goes Carrie Hayes. Hayes has some room, gets inside, and isn't able to get the shot away. And the Bobcats come back at full strength as UT starts it up. And stripped from Erin McLaughlin, and down went Lamoureux. And all kinds of personnel changes being made here by UT. And in the meantime, we're going to have a call against Erin McLaughlin.
Number 5, Erin McLaughlin.
A 2-minute penalty with 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And the Bobcats, let's see if they can take advantage. There's a pass in the middle that misses. There's 20 seconds left in the third quarter. And Grace Gilmore starts it out for UT. It's knocked down. And, oh, going over the top of Eckstein was Dahlia Triple. And there goes the horn to end the third quarter. So each team scores only one time each. And through 45 minutes, UT is in a commanding 12-goal lead. It's 50. turnovers by the visitors to just 6 for UT. And ready for the draw here. Cece Colombo for the Spartans. And that was Dahlia Triple for the Bobcats. Ball is still loose. And the Spartans will have it as Allie Peebles starts it up. Peebles has it knocked from her stick, picks it back up. Pass now to Gia Colombo. Hinkle. Spartans take it to the far side of the field. It's Lizzie Pierpont. Down low it goes, and now Gia Colombo behind the Bobcats net, over for Cece. Changes hands. Pass to the other side of the field. To the corner it goes. And 30 seconds left on the call that had been made against Erin McLaughlin. Cece Colombo with it, looking up at the scoreboard. Gia Colombo goes behind the net. And now the penalty expires. Nine on the shot clock. Nifty footwork. Gia Colombo scores. And no goal. No goal. And here come the Bobcats out of their own end. That's Milburn. Cross midfield. Milburn goes down. And here comes Triple. Gets across the Tampa line. Looking for some room. Takes it wide. Sends it down into the corner. Possession to the Bobcats here. And there's one that goes off the goalpost. And UT back the other way. Behind the Bobcats net it goes. Pass in front. That one will count. Spartans get their first goal of the fourth quarter to go up 16-3. And incidentally, Alex Walling now in goal for the Spartans. So Kelly Gallagher really rotating through her goaltenders. Sarah Hinkle gets the goal and her third of the game.
Hinkle was assisted by Olivia Mott.
Olivia Mott with the assist. And Mott now with a goal and 3 assists in this game. Cece Colombo on the draw here. So we've come full circle now that Alex Walling is in goal for the Spartans. And the Bobcats bring it down with an attempt on her. Milburn looked like she was going to take it right down the lane. Calling for it, and they do get it to her. Milburn with a nice pass, wide open in front, they score. Carrie Hayes getting it past Alex Walling. And it's 16-4 as the Bobcats have now scored one time in each of the four quarters.
Number 12, Carrie Hayes.
And for Carrie Hayes, that is goal number 5 on the season. Clock continues to run. We're down to 9:43 left in the game. Waiting this draw. There's the whistle, the ball's out, and Cece Colombo controls it herself. Sends it to Peebles. Peebles on the run, a pass that's going to miss everybody and go out of play. And the official on the far side of the field, possession to the Bobcats. And now we have another goalie for Frostburg State, as it's McKenna Shea. And she airmails one way out to midfield. And 3 of them battle for it, and the Bobcats with possession here. And that's O'Neill on the run. Lamoureux gives it to Triple. Triple tries to fight through, has it knocked loose, and picked up by the Spartans. And there's another errant pass, chased down, and nicely picked up there by Milburn. Milburn crosses midfield. Pass to O'Neill. O'Neill being chased. And I believe a violation here, although the clock does continue to run due to the 10-plus goal lead. And Sydney Stone with it now. Pass is dropped by Lamoureux, and 4 of them battle for it. And still neither team able to control. And now finally picked up by Grace Gilmore for the Spartans. Her long pass up ahead. And here comes UT. They send it down and behind. No, taken away. Good heads-up play there by the goaltender, McKenna Shea. And Frostburg State starts out of their own end. Cross midfield it goes. Looking for some room. Devers. There's a pass that connects, and the defense slid over to shut down Jordan Kenny, but the official will call that one. And a free position attempt here for Jordan Kenny. One-on-one against Alex Walling. And Walling got a piece of that one. Goes out of play and possession to the Spartans. Nice little move there to duck under the stick. Leg out coming from behind. Jenna Myhall still hangs onto it. And now finally sends a pass ahead. Didn't reach the intended target. Although will the Spartans ultimately come out with it? After all, they do. 6.5 left in the game. And it's down behind the Bobcats' net. Pass up there for Emma McLaughlin. It's taken away. And good defense by the Bobcats as Carrie Hayes runs it towards her own sideline. And under pressure there, 2 Spartans on her. And the official says carry on, Frostburg State. So Hayes on the restart. Gives it to Milburn. Nice little spin move. And Milburn will send a pass down low for Schneewind. Walling outlets it. Here goes UT back the other way. Spartans with a chance here. And there's a shot taken by Bryn Nestor. And yet another goaltending changes. That was Whitney Crosby that made the save. Look out, one-on-one. And Crosby shuts the door. That was a great look at the net. But Crosby is up to the test as the Bobcats back the other way. Oh, and a collision there as Triple draws the whistle. And she will have a free position attempt here and a chance to possibly get her second goal of the game, one-on-one, and she scores. Dahlia Triple gets her second goal of the game as she beats Alex Walling. So Dahlia Triple has 2 goals. Dahlia Triple with 2 in the game, and she has 40% of her team's goals. And for Triple, that now puts her on the season at 8 goals. And Frostburg State is going to call a timeout. And so we will do the same and be back with the final 4 minutes and 21 seconds here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Wayne State Medical School has been my dream medical school since I was 5. Athletics are important, but so is service, so is research, so is becoming a better person. And we expect you to do well athletically, but don't forget the reason you're here, which is to give back to your community and to get good grades.
Following the timeout called by Frostburg State University, they have had their biggest scoring quarter here in the fourth, actually outscoring the Spartans 2-1 here in the fourth. UT outscored them 7-1 in the first, 7-1 in the second, and each team scored just one time each in the third. And then, as I mentioned, 2-1 Frostburg so far here in the fourth. A draw at midfield, and the goaltenders are changing so quickly in this game. I can tell you that it is a pair of 29s currently. Alex Walling for the Spartans and Whitney Crosby for Frostburg State. As it rolls around the midfield stripe. And let's see who comes out of the pack with it. Look out, going down to the field. Believe that might have been Alyssa Romano, the player who went down. She bounced right back up. UT working it here. Bryn Nestor sends a pass over. And hold on, there's a whistle. And the official sorting this one out and giving directions as we're going to have a free position attempt here. And here comes the shot, and it goes wide. The Spartans get the rebound. And nice work to get inside, but a whistle stopping play there. And this is Sophie Risk. In she comes, and Risk scores. Sophie Risk, the latest name to get into the goal column for the Spartans, as the score now goes to 17-5.
Spartans goal, number 40, Sophie Risk.
And for Sophie Risk, that is her 10th goal of the season. Clock inside 2 minutes now left in the game. And some gamesmanship by, I believe, yeah, that was Alyssa Romano for UT. And it might have been Christina Fardalis dancing around the perimeter as they were waiting on that circle for the draw. Fardalis has it knocked from her stick now, and it's over on the far side of the field. Natalie Williams back to Fardalis, and met there by the stick of Sophie Risk. And exactly 1 minute left now. And the pass made down low. The shot goes wide and out of play, although the officials quick to blow the whistle there. And I think we're going to get a penalty called against the Spartans. And they're also making several personnel changes. And in fact, a 2-minute dangerous contact penalty against Stella Scudillo.
Contact penalty for Stella Scudillo.
So the Spartans get hit with the penalty with 47 seconds left in the game. And two of the officials talking things over. As you see, one of the Frostburg players helped up, and fortunately walking off under her own power. And the goal scored and the clock continues to run.
Scored by number 7, Neela Haney.
Neela Haney gets the goal. And interestingly, Haney had entered this game as the team's leading goal scorer and point getter, and it takes her until the final minute of the game to finally get on the stat sheet. And we're going to have the game end right now as the horn goes to finish off a huge victory by the Spartans. And even though they were outscored in this fourth and final quarter, it was actually a lot more one-sided than even 17-6 would indicate, in my opinion, having watched so many games over the years. And UT just gets contributions all up and down the lineup tonight. Sarah Hinkle and Cece Colombo with 3 goals each, and a pair of goals from Molly Shapiro, Emma McLaughlin, and Lizzie Pierpont. And let's not leave out Olivia Mott, who finishes with 4 points on a 1-goal, 3-assist effort. And the Spartans go to 8-2 on the season, their overall 1-loss record, and they snap that pattern that had been going on in the month of March which was loss, win, loss, win. And now they will hit the road, as the next game will be this coming Saturday, 7 p.m. start over on the other coast when they play at Florida Tech. After that, still away, as March 31st they will finish out the month with a 7 p.m. game at St. Leo. Not back here until Wednesday, April 5, when Sunshine State Conference rival Florida Southern comes to town for a 4:30 game. If you've been watching this game from a Frostburg State University, thank you very much. Your team's next game will be the day after tomorrow. I just mentioned St. Leo, and St. Leo will play host to the Bobcats, a 1 p.m. game this Thursday. And in the meantime, not a memorable trip to Tampa for the Bobcats tonight, as they lose by a final score of 17-6. My thanks, as always, to Andre Pyatt. I'm Bruce Wozniak, thanking